A couple of years ago, this Marcellus shale well site was active, full of trucks and workers making high wages. But as the price of natural gas has dropped, so has the number of new wells being fracked. That's having a major impact on the local economy and on local taxpayers in areas that flourished during the gas boom. Waynesburg was the center of the natural gas boom, but you wouldn't know it these days. A downtown building hosting a Welcome to Greene County sign is for sale. Other buildings are seeking renters as stores shut down. Area leaders say it's not just the pandemic causing the slowdown.
It used to be, if you sat on the sidewalk in Waynesburg, you'd see water trucks and sand hauling trucks, just lined up going through there, and that is no longer the case.
In late 2014, records show the natural gas industry employed 33,000 people in Pennsylvania. But by late 2020, that number had dropped by 30% to 23,000. From 2017 to 2020, the number of new wells statewide dropped by nearly half, from 810 to 476. That's had an impact on other businesses that relied on the gas industry. At Laverne's restaurant outside Waynesburg, Action News Investigates caught up with former Greene County Sheriff Richard Ketchum. After leaving office, he oversaw security for a trucking company that serviced the gas industry.
For a while when I was running the agency, they wanted guys all the time, to check the wells, go around the well sites and check. There's none of that anymore.
Ketchum lost his job before the pandemic hit.
We had 5 companies in there, almost 1,100 people, and they all got laid off.
The downturn has also hurt people like Bill Shamp, who owned gas leases. His lease paid up to $5,000 per year, but no more.
5 years later, we're supposed to renew it, and it's 17, 18 acres of property, and then they just never call me back. Let the lease expire. A few people I know, acquaintances, they were getting $40,000, $50,000 a month, and they built new houses, bought new cars, new trucks, whatever, and then they dried up, and now they're going into foreclosure.
The county also spent freely during the boom, according to Commission Chair Mike Belding, who took over last year. He says his predecessors used millions of dollars in gas impact fees to plug budget holes.
We inherited the 2020 budget that was passed in 2019 with a $5 million budget deficit of a $40 million budget. Because of that, we ended up raising taxes.
It was a different story 7 years ago when Pittsburgh's Action News 4 came to Waynesburg during the peak of the boom.
When it was really the boom part of the gas industry, our hotels were full, our restaurants were full. We had little satellite RV parks where transient workers would come, pay monthly rent, and they live there. All of that's gone.
The president of the Marcellus Shale Coalition says the pandemic is part of the reason, but a much bigger factor is the sharp drop in the price of natural gas.
All commodity industries are cyclical. We're very, very reactive to prices. Low price means, more supply on the market, and the industry responds to those market signals.
What can you tell people in some of the counties that really rely on this industry? Should they be worried?
We all want the same thing. We all want to see recovery in prices. We all want to see an uptick in our activity.
He says the cracker plant in Beaver County will help the gas industry when it is completed next year, but plans for other crackers in the Ohio River Valley have been put on hold. James Burlingame is a wellhead technician who's been off work since an injury 3 years ago. He hopes to return to the gas industry, but he's not optimistic about job prospects in western Pennsylvania.
All the good guys left because, there's no work. It feels like it's getting tapped out,
Experts say it is hard to predict if or when the gas industry will rebound. The state's independent fiscal office predicted a 25% drop in the number of new wells during the first few months of 2021. Reporting from Jackson Township, Butler County, Paul Van Osdol, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.